welcome or welcome back to Life on the Franch. Today we are going to be looking at some bisexual memes. We are going to be linking the articles where we're pulling the memes from down below. I am a bisexual woman. Stan is not.
Heterosexual male.
And so we are going to be looking at these memes, seeing how relatable we think they are. And for the ones that are like, stereotypes, Stan is going to verify if I meet the bisexual stereotypes.
Right.
Or not.
Which is your idea, by the way.
It is my idea. Yeah, it's my idea. Not Stan's. We both know I'm bisexual. But I was just curious because I feel like I would be biased,
Let me fulfill my role as a heterosexual white male
right.
and
And
telling you
tell me, a bisexual
who
woman,
you are.
if
Right.
I'm bisexual enough.
Right.
Thank you.
Yep.
Validate me.
Right.
Pray for all bisexuals' exposed ankles in this bitterly cold time.
You do wear pretty short socks.
Yes, but I think this is referring to cuffed jeans.
Oh.
Do you feel like I cuff my jeans
I
more
don't
than
see
the
that
normal person?
No, I don't see that very. I mean, you're wearing jeans right now. They're not cuffed.
This is true. I do sometimes cuff my jeans, but I don't know that it's more than average.
No, but your jeans do end up pretty short, so maybe that's the problem. You're already exposing those ankles enough for yourself.
Maybe. My sexy ankles gotta be on display. I'm bisexual, which means I am physically terrified of dating men and emotionally terrified of dating women. I don't know that this is true for me. Except I am physically terrified of dating men.
Yes.
I have and Stan and I talked about this. I will only date people under a certain height and under a certain level of strength because I want to be able to get out. I need to be able to break free. So Stan is probably the most fit person I would date.
That being said, Francesca is freakishly strong for her size. And so, my strength level of being able to bench press, what's an impressive number? 300 is enough for you to handle.
When is the last time you've benched press? You go ahead. You can read this one.
You're bisexual, but you're dating a guy?
Oh, look, I eat a salad. That must mean I'm a vegan. Keep it up and I'll... Wait, keep it up, Chad, and I'll F your girlfriend. This is so true.
Yeah.
Unbelievably true. We got a ton of this, when I was coming out online, on YouTube and on my other platforms, and Stan and I were together. We've been together, and some of the comments, and they were genuine, they were trying to learn and I think better themselves, but a lot of them were like, how can you be gay if you're dating a guy? How can you be bisexual if you're dating a guy?
Day's over.
Yeah.
You've made your choice.
My gay days are behind me. It just assumes so much, but your bisexuality does not change no matter your relationship status. My bisexuality is weird. I love all women of all body types and personalities. However, my male preference is very specific. Tall, dorky noodle men who seem like they're gay, but are not affected by toxic masculinity and embrace the LGBTQ community.
Hey, that's me.
Yeah, I don't really go for super masculine men in general. I don't know if I need tall, dorky noodle, but I ended up with one. But yeah, you can't, I feel like, I could never date somebody who didn't support the LGBTQ plus community as a whole and be bisexual. How would that work? Then they wouldn't accept me,
Yeah, that last part kind of makes it almost like a horoscope where it's going to apply to everybody.
Yeah.
But the seem like they're gay, but in fact are not affected by toxic masculinity. That's that's well, the toxic masculinity part also, but it seemed like they're gay. That's pretty much me.
I've dated a bisexual man. I've dated Euro boy. That's Stan.
Femboy.
And, but I also dated like a pretty normal dude into video games. He was the most guyish guy that I've dated, but he even wasn't like super broy. I don't do broy. That's a personal choice. You could be you can be bisexual and date whatever men. Just, not homophobic ones. A wholesome meme about how bisexuality is a spectrum. We love it. We're here for it. Fact, if you had a mermaid phase as a kid, you're probably bisexual now. So, funny story. I definitely had a mermaid phase. We would play mermaids all the time, but my sister, one of them is a lesbian. She would also play mermaids with us. And my other sister is straight, and she would also play mermaids with us.
Oh.
So I don't know how true this is.
Right.
But I will say the person I know with the most mermaid phase, like the longest mermaid phase that I know, is also bisexual. But I also feel like if you grew up near water, you probably had a mermaid phase.
Yeah.
And that's what's throwing my family's thing off. We grew up by the water. Bisexuals, not needing to change the pronouns in love songs. Amen to this. Amen to this. I have always thought this, There was a talent show back at my middle school and high school, and God forbid that someone sang a song written by the opposite sex or sung by the opposite sex. 9 out of 10 times they would change the pronouns to make it right for them, which first of all, it's a song. Singing the pronouns that are originally intended does not make you gay or bi or whatever. But as a bisexual, I always felt very validated singing songs written by men to women, because it was like, no one will know that I can sing it this way, but I can. Because I was in the closet back then. When you nod, they can't see you nodding.
Agreement.
Leather bi, flannel bi, hoodie bi, ultimate bi. Which bi am I?
A little bit of each.
I don't wear hoodies that often.
Exactly. Hoodies.
I
do wear the PewDiePie one that I got you. You wear each of these about equally.
I would call myself more a leather bi or a flannel bi than I would a hoodie bi. Hoodie, because I don't wear hoodies out that much. And if I do, it's pretty masculine hoodie. They're your hoodies.
Right. It's true.
So I would say, I think if I just dressed as angsty as I wanted, I'd probably be a leather bi. But I don't. Because I also like, sundresses and good tan lines. Bisexuals, motorcycle gangs, leather jackets. I did have a big splurge on a leather jacket once. I don't regret it. It is one of my most prized possessions. And I have, I think, 2 leather jackets. Well, one is pleather, fake leather, but one is genuine. And I do wear them a lot. They are, my 2 favorite jackets. The 4 horsemen of the bisexual apocalypse. Okay, I've got finger guns, peace, thumbs up. Okay, which of these am I?
Not finger guns. Don't ever see you do that.
Yeah.
I see different hand signals from you. There's none between the other 3. I'd say they're about equal. What do you think?
About even?
Yeah.
I would say I usually do this to mean something. Okay,
yeah.
It means something. Okay.
This, I don't really see you doing too much, unless it's satirical. Yeah. And
Yeah.
thumbs up.
I don't do thumbs up very much. This is very foreign feeling. So I would say I think I do peace. I do peace a lot. Like in pictures, if I don't know what to do, I just go like this. I would say I'm a peace bisexual. But I talk with my hands too much to have a singular gesture.
Exactly. You've got a lot of other things you do with your hands.
How true do you think sitting like this is?
Yeah, that's pretty true.
I feel like I read like this.
Yes.
I always have my hand to my face. This pandemic really pushed. I do the okay sign, apparently. But sitting. So when the pandemic was like, don't touch your face, I was like, I just won't go outside because I can't. It's easier for me to never see another living being
Than to not touch your face.
than to not sit like that. How many of these are me? I don't skateboard. I do have black combat boots. I do have a number of bi pride things.
What are the dice?
I don't know, but I play a lot of games.
Okay. It's the peach. You don't eat peaches.
I also don't have a thing for Timothy Chalamet.
You have a thing for rodents? Is that what the bunny's all about?
Maybe. I am a rodent person. And I also like a jean jacket, also a crop top thing going on.
Yeah.
That's also very me. And I like these jeans. I just haven't bought any. I need to buy like new jeans. My jeans are all like 7 years old. Do you like... Okay, so you're going to answer for me. Do I like art?
Yes.
Do I do finger guns and peace signs?
Kind of.
Am I constantly stressed and done with life?
Yes.
Winter is the superior season?
No.
Multi-fandom mess?
Yes. Does that mean you have like a lot of shows that you're into?
Probably that you get like really deep
Yes.
into the shows that you're into.
Then yes.
Don't know how to drive.
You know how to drive.
That's right. Puns?
Puns.
Biggest nerd in town.
Kind of. In certain areas.
Like to wear hoodies because they're comfy.
Yes.
I'm a bisexual.
I think you got like a 70 or 80%.
Dang. I'm averagely bisexual. Cuffing in your jeans and tucking in baggy shirts is bisexual culture. I do the tuck thing a lot. I pretty much tuck in all of my shirts. And if I'm wearing certain shoes, I cuff my jeans. But if I'm wearing boots, I'm not cuffing my jeans.
Yeah.
It depends on the shoes. You're erasing my ability to wear shoes. Yeah. So I re-listened to... So this is Katy Perry, I Kissed a Girl, 12-year-old closeted bisexual me, singing along to the song. At the time, that song was very empowering to me. Because you just didn't hear that many popular, like, on the radio, LGBTQ songs.
Right.
So it was very empowering. But listening back to it now, it just has not aged well. And it just sits wrong. It just is very, like, performative bisexuality. And especially when you listen to, like, some of her older music, like from Katy Perry specifically, was quite homophobic. You know, and obviously, like, people change. But that song in particular is no longer, like, the empowerment that it used to be.
Right.
So I've kind of wanted to talk about, like, gay music. So maybe I'll make, like, a more researched video on this whole topic of how it's changed and, like, what to me were, like, my queer songs growing up versus, like, now what I listen to for, like, my empowerment music, which is, like, primarily Lil Nas X. Sexual, that means I'm attracted to girls who look like they just descended from heaven and boys who look like they just rose from the grave. This was me in high school so hard. So hard. like the prettiest girls, you know, and it's changed over time. I would say like now I'm way less picky. And like in women and my tastes in men have changed, but I was like attracted to all the grungy dudes, you know, like the punks. That was my thing back in the day. But then like I would be like lusting after like super pretty women. Just quietly by myself with my braces, you know. Learn I'm bisexual. Have twice the chances to find a date. Get rejected twice as much. This is the truth. This is the real tea. The bisexual has fallen in love with every person who's nice to them. This is me, but I feel like it has more to do with where I fall on the demisexuality spectrum than the bisexuality spectrum. Oh, okay, I wanted your opinion. So, 2 breeds of bisexual women. Which am I?
Both.
Yeah. I would say at home, I'm probably the one on the, like the one in the jean jacket.
Right.
But whenever, like, I know I'm going to be, like, traveling, there will be pictures.
You're the one.
I'm the one on the left.
Definitely.
So we're going on a trip. We're filming this before we leave, and it will go up while we're gone. But I am literally wearing a hat onto the plane because it won't fit in my suitcase, but I will have a sun hat while we're on the beach. So I can turn into the one on the left. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of our content, click subscribe. Ding the bell button to know when we post. Most importantly, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.
Bye.
Get it? Bye.